good one together. All right, good. Now let's go. So as I was saying before, that we stop at this page 3. So today we started from page 4, and this page 4 is pannelli integrativa di faccia orario di giorno. Giorno di festivo. Giorno di festivo, that's what is written here. Days of festival, all right? So this is an integrated panel for days of festival. So if you are driving on the road and you come across this sign like this, what it's saying is that it forbids the transit of motociclo, which is motorcycle, right? So this sign, it forbids the transit of motorcycle. Boom, 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 as the motorcycle. Okay, so if you come across, just forget about the down one. Let's talk about the upper one first, okay? So if you come across this panel on the road, it's not forbidding bicycle, bicicleta, no. If you look closely, what is on the person's head there is helmet. You see, big, not the person face, that is helmet, okay? So that one there is known as helmet for motorcycle. All right, this is a motorcycle, it's not like a bicycle. All right, so this sign alone is forbidding the transit of bicycle ride, motorcycle riders. All right, good. Now let's look at the sign downward. And look at the sign here. It's called cross. And this one is not talking about chiesa, like church. No, it's not church. All right. This one is known as festival day, holiday, days of festivals. I mean, days of festival. So it can be days for mosque. It can be days for church. It can be days for party. You understand? So it's a festival day. Okay, a festival day, not chiesa, not church, not chiesa, not mosque. All right. So it's just a day for festival. So now let's add it together. The upper sign, which is this by the motorcycle one said, but motorcycle is not allowed to transit. Okay. Then the additional panel under now says that motorcycle is not allowed to transit at festival day from 8 in the morning to 8 in the evening. All right. So festival day at daytime from 8, which is Jono, which are day, from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So motorcycle can transit. All right. Good. I will ask the question, where can you see the sign? All right, so let's proceed.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato limita la validità del segnale sotto cui è posto ai giorni festivi e alla fascia oraria indicata.
Attention, I'll read it. It says in pannello, which is pannello, this one here. Integrativo, which is integrated, so attached panel. Raffigurato here means referring to. So the attached panel is referring to this picture. Okay, raffigurato is referring. Limita la validità is referring to the limitation and the validation. Limiting the validation. Okay, the segnale sotto. So the under sign, the down one here, is limiting the validation of this upper sign. If you see this upper sign alone without no any other sign close to it, it's saying that 24 hours motorcycle can pass that road. If you see only the up one without no this down panel, without this down one, only the up one, it's saying that 24 hours motorcycle can pass that road. But now they now add this down panel to it, which is the 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. They now add it to this one. Now what it's now saying is that this down panel has limit the upper panel, the validation of it. Remember, I said that upper panel is 24 hours before. Okay? Because of this down panel, it has reduced the validation of that upper panel. Get it now? Good. Now I go again. Il pannello integrativo, which is this down one, raffigurato referring to limita la validità, it limit the validation. The segnale sotto, which is the down one, it limit the validation of the upper one. Qui, which is placed. Qui è posto, which is placed la giorno di festival, which is placed at day of festival. This one is the day of festival. And alla faccia orario indicata and the hours indicated. All right, the hour indicated is this one here. Festival is the cross there. So it's limiting the validation of this upper sign. All right, guys. Yes, it is true. Vero. As I said, festival. Number 2, attention.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato, posto sotto un segnale di prescrizione, precisa che il segnale vale solo nei giorni festivi e nelle fasce orarie indicate.
Pay attention. Remember this word, prescrizione. Prescrizione. Okay? Good. I will ask you the 3 categories of prescription. Just be ready. We're talking about this panel now. Il pannello integrativo, which is this integrated panel. Remember this panel was added to that upper red one. They can also add this panel to many other signs. They can add this panel to many other signs, but they just add it to one of the panel there as a reference so that we can see it, okay? So they are not saying this panel is an integrated panel that can also be added to other panel. All right, good. It's a pannello integrativo, this panel integrated, raffigurato, referring to posto sotto un segnale, placed under a sign, placed under a sign. So this one, they will place it under a sign, okay? The prescription, they will place it under a sign of prescription, okay? Now, I'll ask you, can someone give me the 3 categories of prescription? Jabez, if you are not at work, okay, if you are at work, don't unmute. Akele Precious, if you are at work, don't unmute.
Good evening, sir.
Is that Akele?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me the 3 categories of prescription that we have.
Obligo, presidencial, Civieto.
Bravissima. Good, good. That is the 3 category of prescription. So what he's saying is that this sign can be placed under the 3 names that I just called now, okay? They can place this sign in one of those 3. And let me show you the 3 category of prescription. He said divieto. He also said obligo. Then he now said presidencia. So that sign just now can be placed under this one, or this one, or this one. All right. Il pannello integrativo raffigurato posto sotto un segnale di prescrizione precia che il segnale vale solo nei giorni festivi e nella fascia orario indicata. So it's valid at the day of festival and the time indicated. Okay, festivi, giorno di festivi. Always look at that one whenever you come across cross here. Festivi is days of festival, not church, not mosque. Okay, good. And the time indicating there. All right. Yes, it's vero. This sign can be added to under any prescription sign. Number is obligo.
Il segnale raffigurato consente il transito nei giorni festivi e nelle fasce orarie indicate ai soli pedoni.
Now pay attention. Look at the picture, the blue one there. That is pedestrian. So you must have been coming across this sign on the road, right? So this is pedestrian's path. Good. Now, the under panel there is now saying that the only person that can transit on this area where they play this sign, where they play this sign on with that cross, which is the festival day, is only pedestrians. You understand? It's only pedestrians. Now let's go. Il segnale raffigurato, this sign referring to, consente in allowed il transito. It means the allowed of transits nelle giorni festive, at the day of festival, and nelle fascia orario indicata, and the time indicated. solely, only to pedone, only to pedestrians. So this picture is referring to pedestrians. The blue one there. All right. So it's only pedestrian, it's only pedestrian that can transit at the day of festival. According to the picture together. If you come across these two together. All right. Because the upper one is an obligo sign. We say that is only obligo, that is only pedestrian that can transit. Okay, guys. Good. And the answer is vero. If you have question, keep it in mind. I suppose you're supposed to have question in this place. Number 4.
Il segnale raffigurato vieta la sosta nella fascia oraria indicata dei giorni festivi.
Now look at this sign. This sign there is called divieto di sosta, meaning forbidding of parking, prohibition of parking. All right. So if you come across this sign alone, which is the upper sign alone, it's saying that you cannot park there. All right. Only this sign alone. Now, with an addition of this down panel, now it's not saying that you can park every other day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you can park. But you see, let me use that word. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you can park. But you see the day of festival. So the day of festival, and that's today is the day of festival. You cannot park. Okay, that's what it means. These are day of festival. All right. Insieme figurato vieta la sosta nelle fasce orarie. It forbid, you see this that is referring to. It forbid the parking. Nelle fasce orarie mean the hour indicated, orario indicata, which is a time indicated. Del giorno festivi, a day of festival. Okay, holiday, a day of festival. All right. Yes, it is true. So this sign indicating a day of festival. If you are doing your quiz, not translate, not show you a holiday. Holiday, you might be going ferry. Now you're saying that nobody can park during ferry period. No, don't translate. All right. You're talking about festival, day of festival. All right. Good. Yes, it is true. It forbid vieta la sosta. It forbid the parking. A day of festival. And his answer is what? Number.
Il segnale raffigurato consente il transito dalle ore 8.00 alle ore 20.00 dei giorni festivi ai soli ciclisti.
Soli ciclisti. Look at the picture there. That is called bicycle. It's different from that person that we saw. That was motorcycle. This is bicycle. Okay, good. Now background is which color? Blue. All right. This is called obligo sign. Obligo. Now let's kick on. He said this sign that is referring to is in figura to consent. I mean, he allowed il transito. He allowed the transit delle ore 8:00 alle ore 20:00, giorno festivi, è solo al solo soli, o sono solo oli ciclisti, only cyclists. All right. So this picture here, you allow the transit at 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. at the day of festival, only for cyclists. Yes, it is true. Look at these two pictures. It's only made for cyclists. Right? And the answer is what, guys? Number 6.
Il segnale raffigurato vieta il transito dalle ore 8.00 alle ore 20.00 dei giorni festivi.
Now, is it this sign that is referring to? Is here raffigurato vieta il transito, if ovvero il transit delle ore 00, alle ore 8:00 alle ore 20:00 del giorno festivo. Yes, this is called divieto di transito. Pay attention to this picture. Forbidding of transit. So on this sign, you can't transit. You are not to expect any vehicle from that road. Okay, only this upper picture. Okay. Now, adding to this picture, this down one here, is now saying that day of festival, no vehicle is allowed to transit. And the question I said, is area figura to vieta, this is referring to forbid, prohibit a transit, to prohibit, forbid the transit. Okay, delle ore 8:00, if we the transit of at which time 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. giorno festive, day of festival. Right there. And the answer is vero. So the faso, I don't teach on the faso, is the opposite of the vero. Okay, so you will have to understand it. And it's the opposite of the vero. So everything I teach now is only on the faso. You pay attention whenever you are doing your quiz, so you can get it. In case you have any question, raise up your hand and ask me. If you have any question, raise up your hand and ask me. Go ahead, Favor.
Captain, I don't understand this last one. This one that is Divieto.
Deviate the translate this picture or the full question.
I mean that picture, because the one without panel, somebody cannot can enter, but he cannot come outside.
Now you are talking about this one like this, the one that has one line like this crossing.
The one that
The one that have one line cross like this, right? One white line cross, right?
Yeah.
That is called sense of transit, one sense of transit. But this one I do not have line.
Okay. This one does not have line, that have panel. So what I
no vehicle is allowed to enter the road, no vehicle is allowed to come out from the road. Okay, but that one that has one line cross it, one line cross the middle.
Yes.
That one, you only allow you to come out from that road. No vehicle is allowed to enter that road.
Okay.
Yeah. So it forbid entry, but you allow exit.
Exit. Okay, thank you.
So go ahead, Maris.
Captain, good evening, sir. What you can't drive reach there now, you don't know. Like this panel now, they go put them for the street before, like a way or when you like, yeah, today I well, say something like this, they there.
Yes, it's big there, you will see it that you can't enter the road.
Okay, sir.
It's always at the junction. At the junction, you see it there. You can't enter.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Sonia. Sonia, are you there? All right, Anita.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
All right, go ahead.
Sir, I want to ask this question. There was a question you said that indicated I solely pedini, that only leg. That place is that it's only leg that can pass there. Can the bicycle also pass there?
No. Look at back. It say solo the cyclist, only bicycle. The other one I said solo the pedone. You understand? It's only for pedestrian. So bicycle is a motorcycle. Bicycle is known as veicolo. It's known as vehicle in Italy.
Yes.
You understand? So you can't pass it. You can't pass there because it's only made for pedestrians. You understand? If you pass there, you go to the jumpers. If you jumpers, so we have, who knows, it's made for kids. I mean, it's a kids area where kids play. They place it on.
Because I've not seen that kind of road yet. Since I've been passing here, but I've not seen.
There is many, especially for area for if you want to see maybe industrial area and maybe where church or be Catholic. Inside this thing.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. But this sign is not for church, but I'm just using that word as an example, okay?
Okay, sir.
All right, go ahead, Anita.
Okay, sir. Good evening, sir. I beg some that number one. Ok, this sign, so
il pannello integrativo raffigurato limita la validità del segnale sotto cui è posto ai giorni festivi e alla fascia oraria indicata.
Okay, I beg sir, I'd like to understand that this motorcycle way they side that they forbid them a bit.
Yes, this for divieto di transito motociclo.
Okay. Thank you.
Sharon, go ahead.
Good evening, sir. I did not understand this number one.
Okay. Now, look at this panel here. This one here. This one here. Il pannello integrativo, this panel integrated. Look at this one here. This one here. Integrativo, raffigurato, referring to. Limit la validità. Il limit the validation. Okay, now look at this panel here. If this panel is standing alone, this upper one, the validation is 24 hours. Okay. Now they now put 8 to 8 p.m., meaning from 8:20, 8:10, 8:21, 8:22, so that mean, yeah, 8:21, 8:22, 8:23, 8 to whatever time you can, motorcycle can pass. But you see from 8 to 8, motorcycle can't pass. All right. So it limits the transit of motorcycle. Ok? Good. Il pannello integrativo raffigurato limita la velocità e limita di validation del segnale sotto cui è posto in the sign in which is placed on, under in which is placed on, the sign under which this thing is placed on. Okay, this panel. Good. A giorno festival, so it limits the time of validation of that panel, the day of festival, and the time indicated. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Another person there? All right, nobody. I guess every other person you understand. People ask questions. Now look at this one here. Number 5. The number 5 one here, it can also be added to one of those panels that we also saw there before. Okay. You see them, there are many here. Look at them here. Look at them, look at them. See? So let's go. Now, this one is called Giorno di Lavorativo, days of work. Days of work in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, to Friday. You understand? So maybe Saturday, I don't, they are still working on Saturday and Sunday. People are still working even that day. But this one is made for days of lavoro. Look at the two things there. You see hammer. You see there like something. And the time is also 8 to 8 p.m. Good. Now, let's go. Attention.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato, posto sotto un segnale, ne limita la validità nei giorni lavorativi e alle fasce orarie indicate.
Now, il pannello integrativo raffigurato, this panel integrated is referring to. Posto sotto un segnale. So this panel, so they put it under a panel. Posto sotto meaning place under. Segnale, place under a sign. So this one, so it don't stand alone. You can't see this panel alone. You must see it under a panel. Okay? Posto sotto un segnale meaning place under a sign. Posto sotto un segnale, place under a sign. Okay? Limit. Now it limits la validità, it limits the validation of that sign where they place this thing under. Okay? Nel giorno lavorativo, at the day of work, and the hour indicated at the time indicated, which is partially orario indicator and time indicated. All right. So if they place this panel now under pedestrians panel, that blue one with pedestrian the worker, if they place this sign under it, what it's saying is that it forbid pedestrian to transit, or it allow pedestrian to transit, because it depends. If it is the red one, it forbid. If it is the green one, which is the blue one, it allow. So if they put the blue one, meaning it allow pedestrian to transit at so time like this. You understand? Or it forbid pedestrian to transit at so time like this. Okay, good. Depends the sign that they added to it. Okay, guys. So let's go to the next one. And the answer is vero. Okay, good. Got this one we just did.
Il segnale raffigurato vieta il transito nella fascia oraria indicata dei giorni lavorativi.
Now, is it this panel raffigurato, which is this panel referring to? Is here raffigurato. This sign so referring to. Vieta il transito. Now, it forbid the transit. Vieta meaning prohibit. Okay, prohibited. Il transito. It prohibit the transit. Nelle fasce orarie, it prohibit the transit at the hour indicated. Fascia oraria indicata at the hour indicated. Okay, the giorno lavorativo are days of work, which is the giorno lavorativo, like they put there, Monday to Friday. Okay, called giorno lavorativo from Monday to Friday is giorno lavorativo. Right, so this part here is indicating that it is forbidden for you to transit at days of work. Remember, I said that this panel, if the panel is standing alone, you can't pass, you can't come back from the same road. You understand? Now, addition to this one, this panel under is now saying that 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. you can't enter. You are not to expect any exit or entry. So maybe from 9 o'clock or 8:30, it's possible for you to not enter. But you see, before this time, which is 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., no vehicle is allowed to enter. Yes, vieta, they mean prohibited, forbidden. Okay, guys. And the answer is the number 3.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato indica la fascia oraria dei giorni lavorativi durante la quale vale la prescrizione del segnale sotto cui è posto.
Now listen, he said, il pannello integrativo raffigurato, this panel integrated that is referring to, indica le fascia orario, indica the hour indicated, the giorno lavorativo, the hour, days of work. Giorni lavorativi means days of work. Then, now said, durante la quale vale, during the quella also mean which. I just want to put it. Okay, now during the validation of the prescription, that's what I want to pronounce. Okay, during the validation of the prescription, all right, the segnale sotto qui è posto. Okay, if you pronounce all these words together, so then it will look complicated for your understanding, right? So you just have to bring it for your own way so that you can get it right. In essence, il pannello integrativo raffigurato indica le fascia orario di giorno lavorativo, durante la quale vale la prescrizione, during that which is prescribed. The prescription we already know about. We have 3 categories, which you already know. The segnale sotto i cui è posto, in the sign sotto under which is placed. All right, sotto under which is placed. So if they place this sign under one of the prescription, all right, is giving us the validation of that prescription. All right. So if they place under divieto, is giving us the validation of the divieto. If they place under obligo, is giving us the validation of the obligo. If they place under precedenza, is giving us the validation of that precedenza. That's what he's saying here. All right. Il pannello integrativo raffigurato indica le fasce orario, which time is there? Giorno di lavorativa, durante la quale vale la prescrizione with the validation, the valid of the prescribed I just mentioned. All right. Segnale sotto qui è posto, the sign under which is placed. All right. Yes, it is true. That's where the validation comes in. So this sign is an additional panel that give more meaning to any sign that is found under. All right. Number 4.
Il segnale raffigurato vieta la sosta nella fascia oraria indicata dei giorni lavorativi.
Now, this is one of the prescription signs, right? This is called divieto di sosta. Then I said, il segnale raffigurato, this sign referring to, vieta il sotto, vieta la sosta, I mean, vieta la sosta, meaning forbidding of parking. Look at this sign, this is called divieto di sosta, forbidding, prohibited, okay? Forbidding, prohibited of what? Parking. Sosta, then mean park. Okay? Nelle fasce orarie, which is the hour time, which is the time. The time indica, that indicated there. Della giorno di lavorativa are the work days. So the working days we are saying there now is 8 to 8, Monday to Friday, which is giorno di lavorativa. All right, so the days of work, you can't park your vehicle there. It is what? Vieta. All right, and the answer is
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato, posto sotto un segnale di obbligo, indica che esso vale dalle ore 8.00 alle ore 20.00 dei giorni lavorativi.
Now, he said the pannello integrativo, which is this panel, so this one here, raffigurato referring to, posto sotto un segnale, placed under a sign the obligo. Remember, prescription has three category, and I said we saw one at Divieto we just did now, which is page 4. Now we are now doing another one called obligo, which is this one here. This panel that is referring to placed under a sign of obligo. Okay, now indica che esso vale indicate that it's valid, indicate that it's valid della ore or to indicate that it's valid. Esso here mean it's vale meaning valid della ore 8:00 alle ore 20:00, at which time 8 p.m. a.m. and to 8 p.m. giorno di lavorativa. All right, so if they place this sign under a sign of obligo, it's telling us at 8 p.m., 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. This is the validation of that sign that is placed. That this sign is placed under. Okay, guys. Yes, it is true. È vero. Number 6 is called divieto.
Il segnale raffigurato vieta il transito agli autocarri di massa complessiva superiore a 3,5 tonnellate, nell'orario indicato, dei giorni lavorativi.
This one, you already know this one. All right, so for those of you who will want to capture this picture, all these signs, I don't know them yet, we have a clip of it, okay? You can go, you watch it, or you wait, I will come back to this chapter again, I will teach on it, okay? Before then, as you are waiting, you can still be filling your eye with those ones for further explanation when I come to this same chapter again. Now let's go. Il segnale raffigurato, which is this sign referring to, vieta, meaning it forbid prohibited. Il transito, it forbid the transit. Il autocarri, autocarri is the picture you are seeing there, which is that truck. Okay? It vieta the transit of autocarri, the massa complessiva, that the complessiveness, which is the complete weight, that's what they mean. Okay, massa complessiva means the complete weight of that what autocarri is what superior, which is superior meaning above. The total weight of the autocarri is above 3.5 tons. Is above 3.5 tons. Nelle ore indicate at the hour indicated. All right, nelle giorni lavorativi at the day of work. Okay, days of work. So as you can see there, that is called divieto di transito autocarri, prohibition of transit of trailer. Okay, which is that trailer there. All right. Then under it, you now have time, and not just that, you now say that the day of work, autocarri that is above 3.5 cannot transit on this place. Right? Yes, it is true. Because the picture there, the red one there, is forbidden for the transit of autocarri. That's why it said vieta il transito. And the answer is there. Days of what? Giorno lavorativo. I don't teach you the faso because the faso is the opposite of the vero, so you can pitch and get it right. If you have any question, raise up your hand. All right, Maris, go ahead.
Okay.
Maris, go ahead.
Sorry, I forgot to drop my hand since God, I beg you, sorry.
James, Johnson.
That's it. I beg that number one. So you say because that previous title we do, I don't really most of where this question come outside. I feel all of them. No matter the time I tell you the quiz, I feel them. For this particular one, so you can't bring me back to memory. You say this is the under the another panel, but the panel will not show for here. Fosto Soto, Unsenyale. But it not say for here. I don't really understand the question.
Okay. Okay. Good. Now, he's talking about this panel alone now. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Now, Soto, yeah, do what he's talking about. This is it. You see that panel now? is now placed sotto segnale di divieto.
Yes.
Okay, so now this is called, let's don't look at this sign. Let's talk about this one alone. This is called divieto di transito, meaning forbidding of transit. And this sign is valid for 24 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, 24 hours is valid without addition of this down one, okay? Now, they now add this down one to it. It's now saying that 8 to 8 are days of work. No vehicle is allowed to transit here. So it limits the validation of this sign now.
Which is that 24 hours.
You have limited it. Now, from 8:30, you cannot transit. You understand? So this is called, this sign, it limits the validation of the sign that this sign is placed under. You understand?
Yes.
So that's it. Now, this number one never, it didn't show us picture, but he always tell us that this sign, if it is placed under a sign, it will limit the validation of that sign. You understand?
Okay. Okay, now I believe Benedicta.
Yes, now. Valid. Okay, it will limit the validation of that sign. It will limit the validation of that sign. You get it?
Yeah, I get. Wait, which is any other panel you will limit the validation. Any other panel apart from this particular one.
Yes, e.g. this one, you can see another one too. You don't limit this one and the validation of
Get all
this
the
one.
stuff.
This
Yes.
for filling of parking before. Now it's 24 hours before, but because it's placed under, they say faccia orario, meaning the hour indicated now, then you don't limit it. So also with this one are 24 hours before. Trailer cannot transit on this road. You play this on that road. You understand? We don't limit the validation. Okay? Let's see put that nelle ora indicato, hour indicated. You understand? So on and so forth. Okay?
Thank you. Yeah, thanks, sir.
All right. All right, go ahead, Doris.
My question be say, they say this panel also now if you attach am to prescription sign them, but I never see attached to presidential own, or we never reach there.
Now, it depends of wetin the bring come and say. Now, presidenza is that la presidenza alle ore. Now, think about the presidenza. Presidenza is sometimes initially kind of a sign of pre-aviso, which is telling you in advance. Presidential sign. You understand? Presidential sign is a telling advance sign, warning sign. Yeah, is presidential sign. Look at your presidenza, dare la presidenza, hai la presidenza. It's always kind of pre-aviso sign. So they have three category of prescription. So they are giving us two. Okay, so let's that one, maybe there's no question that is fitted for that one. So they can also call those two prescription. Those who can be called prescription. Because one is not there, does not make them, they don't make them not to be called prescription. You
Oh,
understand?
okay. Yes.
You understand? Is that okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Omo, go ahead. That's favorite.
Okay, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I beg that number three, I beg you, let me explain again, I beg. Thank you, sir.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato indica la fascia oraria dei giorni lavorativi durante la quale vale la prescrizione del segnale sotto cui è posto.
Il pannello integrativo, this panel is integrated, okay? Raffigurato referring to indica le faccia orarie. Now, if you look at it, it has time 8 to 8. Now the faccia orarie. The giorno lavorativo, because of the hammer, the tools there, make it the giorno lavorativo. Durante la quale vale la prescrizione is it during which is valid for the prescription. Okay, during which the validation of the prescription. So the prescription is already obbligo divieto and precedenza. So we have saw the one that divieto and precedenza. Dice vale la prescrizione di segnale sotto qui è posto. Vale for that prescription that this sign is in which is placed under. Sotto qui. Okay, under which è posto. Under which is place. Okay, so if they place this sign under any prescription, it will indicate the validation of that prescription. Did you
Okay,
understand?
okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Right. Elizabeth, go ahead.
Thanks. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Please, can I see number 4? Okay, I want to ask, this one is divieto di sosta in questo ora. Quindi, can we fermarsi? Maybe sometimes you just stop. Maybe you don't want to go out from the car.
This is this is called divieto di sosta.
Okay,
It's not divieto di fermata. So this picture here is for parking, not for stopping. So you can stop in the friendly picture. Because this is not picture for forbidding of stopping. It's only a picture for not parking. You get it?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other person there? All right. So let's proceed to the next one. Always ask questions, okay? Always ask, very important. If you have anything, I look confused, always ask. Now, number 6, pay attention. Number 6. Panel di limitazione. Limitazione. This panel for limitation. Please mute whoever is there. Please mute. All right. So, panel di limitazione. Panel of limitation. It's called articular. Mute. Who is there? All right. And so I mean to see who's that way down.
Lorenta.
Lorenta, please mute. You are far from your phone. Mute. Now, look at this panel here. So, this panel we are seeing there. They also attach it to panel. It's also an attached panel. Right? So you can't see this panel alone. You can't see only this upper one alone. It must be attached to panel. Now, number 1, show us the picture that is attached to it. Let's go.
Il segnale raffigurato vieta il transito ai soli veicoli indicati.
Now, you see this sign, raffigurato, vieta il transito alle soli veicoli indicati. It forbids the transit of only the vehicle that is indicated. So, which picture are we seeing there now? We are seeing trailer picture there, right? Out no snow that, right? I mean, out no sì. Se era figurato vieta il transito solo i veicoli indicati, only that vehicle, that picture. Remember, the red one there is forbidding of the transit of vehicle. Okay, so in this case, seeing these two pictures together, if I'm driving a car, I can pass this road. If I'm driving bicycle, I can pass this road with a place sign. If I'm driving wheelbarrow, I can pass this road. So if I'm driving a canopy, I can pass this road. You understand? But the only person that cannot pass this road now is the picture that they place under there. The picture we are seeing under there can't pass this road. It's in segnale raffigurato, this sign referring to, it forbids the transit solely veicoli indicati, only the vehicle indicated. And the answer is what?
Il segnale raffigurato vieta la sosta ai veicoli indicati.
Now, you see this sign that, look at sosta, it is a sign of sosta. You see this sign that is referring to, it forbids vieta la sosta al veicoli indicati, forbid the parking of the vehicle indicated. Okay? Vieta la sosta ai veicoli indicati. The vehicle indicator we are seeing there is that trailer under there. This sign, it forbid the parking. Vieta la sosta. Vieta la sosta. Supposed to have question. Vieta la sosta. Vieta la sosta. Okay? Vieta la sosta. The vehicle indicati are the vehicle indicated. Number 2. Let's go to number 3.
Il segnale raffigurato vieta la sosta agli autoarticolati.
Look at this one here. It is that is referring to it forbid the parking of which vehicle? In articulate, yes, right? In articulated vehicle. Okay, so he said this that is referring to it forbid parking at articulate vehicle, the articulate, which is this articulated vehicle, that big truck that's in there. So it forbid the parking of, which is number 3, right? Yes, this is called divieto di sosta. Number 4, alone.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato indica che il segnale al quale è abbinato vale solo per i veicoli rappresentati.
Abbinato, listen. He said this panel integrativo, this integrated panel, raffigurato, referring to, indica che il segnale, indicate the sign, indicate that the sign alla quella which is abbinato, which is attached with, okay, the sign which this panel is attached with, it vale only, solo, only, il vehicle, only for the vehicle represented, only for the vehicle that is represented. The vehicle that is represented that we can see is vehicle known as auto articulate, right? Good. Now, if they place this sign on top, if they place this sign under a sign, it will be indicating the validation of this particular sign. All right? It will be indicating the validation of this particular sign. Yes, it is true. We saw that the place under divieto, it said divieto di transito auto articulate, which is trailer. All right. Number 5, alone.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato può essere abbinato ad un segnale di obbligo?
Now, you said this panel that is integrative, that is integrated, raffigurato, può essere that it can be abbinato, it can be attached un segnale di obbligo. It can be attached with the sign of obbligo, which is obligation. Yes, obligation is part of prescription, remember. Okay, so this panel can be attached to the sign of obbligo. All right, and the answer is vero. So I will ask question. You will tell me, you will give me one of the obbligo sign, and this sign can be attached with, and tell me what it will mean for that sign. Okay, you ready to ask question? As you are ready to ask me question. Number 6.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato può essere abbinato ad un segnale di divieto.
Now, alone again. He said this panel, raffigurato, which is this particular one, raffigurato, poi essere can be abbinato, it can be attached, it can be attached, it can be joined. Un segnale di divieto, it can be joined to a sign of prohibition, forbidding sign. They can add forbidding sign for this sign. That will be indicated that it is forbidden for society like this not to transit, which is auto articulate not to transit. Right? Yes, it is true. We saw one before here, which is this one. Yeah. Viene figurato vieta il transito solo i veicoli indicati. Only the vehicle indicated. Yes. And number 6 now says this panel is referring to, so poi essere, it can be abbinato. The abbinato was that picture that we saw, the attachment with that picture just now, okay? È un segnale di divieto. And that picture we saw there was sign of divieto. Okay, so they can add this picture to that sign. That's what he's saying. Yes, it is true. È vero. Okay, guys. So the faster of it, I don't teach on. If you ask any question, raise up your hand and ask me. While we ask now. All right, James, go ahead.
Sir, good evening, sir. Let me see number 2. Okay, thank you, sir.
Any other person there? Doris, you want a question?
No, sir, thank you.
Yeah, tell me. You will stay there, just stay there. Can you raise up your one? Tell me one of the
Okay.
sign of oblique that this sign can be attached with.
Like deviator the transitor.
No, obligo, 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 obligo.
And I can be attached to obligo.
Hmm.
Uh, mm, I want to talk the word now.
Okay, you're talking, you're stuck. Obligo, it can be
Like
obligo.
they can attach it to speed limit
Okay, okay,
or
okay,
time of circulation. Like this so time if it pass.
okay, okay. It can be attached to obligo, the good, good. It can be attached to obligo, and then it will be referring. What will it be? What will it be referring to? And so time will be pass. Let me get that in there. It will
I
be
don't
referring to
know.
that vehicle have to pass at that kind of particular time, right?
Yes, or deviate so that the vehicle
No,
cannot pass.
leave the jet, forget the jet. I'm only saying
Okay, only obligo. Yes, it can. Let's say attach am to obligo, say it can pass this place or so limit.
that's all okay, right? So it will be referring to the limitation of this thing and where it can really pass, right? That's all. All right, amazing. Good. Since you have an idea of that. All right, that's good. Is there any other question, anybody? So can someone tell me the reason why these two things? Look at this, deviato di fermata and deviato di sosta. And the same question is the same thing, not different there. Insieme figurato, vieta la sosta, i veicoli indicata. Insieme figurato, vieta la sosta in auto articolati. Veicoli indicata is known as auto articolati. Lawrence, go ahead.
Okay, bros. Good evening.
Yes.
Yeah, good evening, bros. This one, insegnare raffigurato vieta la sosta al veicoli indicata. It's saying that this particular sign, from my own understanding, this particular sign. What am I even saying? This panel, this down panel, they indicate the and
The truck, yeah, the truck.
yes, this auto articulati.
Yes.
It mean that is this auto articulati cannot transit for
Yes.
this, yeah, cannot transit for this hour of like 8 to 8.
All right. So I guess you're still referring to that first picture. Now, what I was saying, just hold on, okay?
Okay.
Just hold on. What I was saying, what I'm saying is this. If you look at this picture here, this is called deviato di fermata. You see, right? Then,
Yes.
why the other one is also a deviato di sosta. And then, on deviato di fermata here, the right is here figurato, vieta la sosta, meaning at this time that is this time that is referring to, it forbid the parking.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes. Yeah.
And parking here, this one's supposed to be the word parking. This is called deviato di sosta sign. Why
Okay.
this one are deviato di fermata sign. But
Okay.
on this case, the now say insieme figurato, vieta la sosta alle veicoli indicata. They would have said insieme figurato, vieta la fermata alle veicoli indicata. We now say that vieta la sosta. So I wanted to know, why did they put sosta when it's supposed to put fermata? And the answer is vero. Hold on.
Okay. I think it. Okay.
And then if you look at number 3 here, this one now says insieme figurato, vieta la sosta alle auto articolati. Auto articolati is the same thing with the vehicle indicator.
Yeah.
Articolati is just the name of the vehicle that is indicator.
Yes.
And this sign here, sosta, this is the sign of sosta. This one is fermata, and this sign they now put sosta. I want to know the reason why they put fermata, why they put sosta in the picture of fermata. You get?
Yes.
Can you try?
I think the reason. Wait, I think the reason is because this one is just indicating, like this one is just like this one is indicating the source star.
Okay.
Because for me, I think the same is the two is the same thing.
Okay. Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
the two
just
is almost the same thing. It's the same thing, but different sign, right?
okay. Okay. Now, okay. Okay. I
Let
get
me come in. Let me come in.
Oh,
Okay.
I will call you.
Sir, can I try?
Oh, I will call you. I'll call you myself. Okay. Who was that just now? Who was that?
It's me.
Who is that? What would you?
Sharon.
Sharon. Sharon. Okay. Okay. Sharon. Okay, go ahead, Sharon.
Okay, to my understand this number two is segnale raffigurato vieta la sosta ai veicoli indicato. To my understanding, it means it can fermarsi here, but it can't park here.
Okay.
Why this number three? It cannot, it prohibits the parking and fermata.
Okay. Okay. So
That's what I understand.
number two, it can ferment,
Yes, but
right?
it can't park.
While number three, it can ferment. No, it can't ferment. It
It
can.
can't fermata, it can't park.
Sir, let me come in.
No, don't worry, don't worry. All of them are coming and go just now. I'll drop your hand. Hold on. Now go ahead, George, if you have anything to say. Say something. When I call you, go ahead.
Me,
Can you hear me?
Jokes are you.
George. All right. Okay, Johnson, go ahead.
Sir, not to know, sir. To my own understanding, where because if you look at these two panel now, there be the white they have white background, which is Uber.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
Good evening, sir. Please, can I talk now?
Who is that?
It's me, Josephine.
Josephine. Let me see. Get my record for you. While you mark. Hold on. Okay. Okay, no. Okay, just go ahead. Go ahead, just try. Go.
Okay. Good evening, sir. To my understanding, this number two, this is near refrigerator get la sosta a vehicle indicator. First of all, this sign, this number two sign, is a sign that you can park, you can stop, like sosta of a matter. And this panel right there is when you park, they are going to tow your car. But this other one, this number three, that panel where you park your car there, there's another panel that's going to attach to it that will make them to tow your car. But that first one, without any panel attached to it, only this panel alone, they will tow your car. So this very question right here is saying that this uh, vehicle that is indicating under this panel that there's no meaning it cannot like toaster, it cannot toaster. And this number three is still saying the same, which is this anti-collapse. It's still the same. This the same vehicle. It's still saying that it still refer to the same vehicle that it cannot toaster or where this panel is showing on the road. So that is my own.
Okay. Okay. The explanation is well understood. I guess most people do understand it, right, guys? Now, the first person that answered the question and answered that the upper one you can ferment, but you cannot source that. That's what the person said. And then he now said that the down one you can't fermata, you can't sosta. All right. Now you now said the upper one is the one the person is supposed to carry the down one and put and bring the upper one down. You understand? So you explain in this way. The person said this one now he bring it down, then he now bring the down one to the up one. So you now make it clear to us now that the upper one, no, the down one supposed to be in the up, right? While the up will be the one that will come down. Am I right, guys? Good. Now, well said. You explained perfectly well, and I really, really appreciate you guys for even turning on that, trying to express your knowledge. You understand? So let me kick off this way. Now, first, someone said the background is white. We are not talking about Panello for Autostrada Extra Urbana Principale, no. All right, but this panel can be found centro abitati and fuori di centro abitati, the extra urbana is panel, right? Good. Like that. Now, this is called divieto di fermata, right? Divieto di fermata, meaning prohibition of stopping. Now, think, if you can't stop, can you park? They say don't wait there. If you wait there, I will shoot your leg. You understand? They say don't wait there. So don't just wait. Meaning just a jump. As you are just coming, be jumping, just be going. Just pass. Don't wait there. All right. If you wait there, something will happen. So don't wait at all. So if you can't wait, you can't leave your car there. Because parking means leaving your vehicle and going for a far journey. You understand? If they say you can't wait, then you can't park. So you must leave there. You must leave that place free. You understand? That's why I just have to say I have to be used to that, okay? You can't wait, you can't park. So they now said, this sign, it forbid parking. Yes, it is true. Because you can't wait, then you can't even park. It's only when you can wait, that's when you can park. You understand? Okay? So the sign said you can't wait. You can't fermat at all. All right? That's why they said that it forbid parking. Hope you guys understand, okay? Good. Now, since you can't wait, you can't park. So they now said it forbid the parking of the vehicle indicated. And the answer is zero. All right? Vieta la fermata. Look the difference. So this one is one cross, while this one is two cross. Okay? Vieta la fermata. Now let's go to the number 2. Look at the number 2 picture. This is called forbidding of parking. Forbidding of parking. Forbidding of parking. So, I'm not allowed to park here, but I can stop here to carry someone and leave. I can stop here to collect something from someone and leave. All right? So this picture downward here allow you to stop and carry someone or drop someone or take something from person and then zoom off. You understand? But the up one, you can't even wait to carry someone nor drop someone. That one is fine. Is one close to the Also Rock, close to the White House. This upper one. Let me use that one. Close to the White House. They don't want to see any bird fly around the White House. So you can't pass White House. You can't stop close to the White House nor park. You understand? So since you can't stop close to the White House, can you park at the White House? No. All right. But this down one here, it allow you to stop at the market, but you can't park at the market. You understand? I'm using that as an example, okay, guys? All right. So this one here, it allow you to fermata, but never to sosta. All right, that's the difference. Okay, guys, did you understand? Still have any complicated understanding or issue concerning this sign?
Yes, sir. I raise up my hand.
All right, why not?
Okay. Now, are you saying the two are the same thing, or now just say one Vieta Sosta and Femanta, the other one only Femanta, only Sosta, I mean.
Now, this two sign is a sign of Divieto, all right? And then both of them are not working together. They work differently. Okay? The upper one said you can't stop. Since you cannot stop, you cannot park your vehicle there. The down one said you cannot park, but you can stop. Okay?
Okay.
So they are
Yes.
working differently, but having a different goal. One said you can't even stop. The other one said you can stop, but you can't park. So the reason why we now
Okay.
say that the upper one said we can't stop, they will now say, since you cannot stop, we can also park. We can't park since we cannot stop. Right?
Yes.
Good. But the down one said you can stop, but you cannot park. You get it?
Yes.
Okay. So the upper one name is called Divieto di Fermata, prohibition, forbidding of stopping. While the down one is called Divieto di Sosta, which is prohibition of parking. You get it?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you,
All
sir.
right.
Mhm.
Okay. Any other person there will have something to say, or you have any? You having that on it? All right. So good. Everybody understanding. This is amazing. 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 All right, guys. So let's answer question. Raise up your hand. Let's answer question. Raise up your hand. Let's answer question. Okay. Raise up your hand. Wow. Started from this to oh well, not much. Let's answer question. Try to raise up your hand, everybody. Look at the time, okay? Let's take it easily and we kick off. Raise up there. Except you're at work, raise up your hand. Give some 2 minutes. Raise up your hand. All right. Please, quick one. We are more than almost close to 15 in the class, but I don't know what people are now. Just 20 some people that are anyway, it's okay. After this class, on your classes, try to write present. Okay? Write present with the name that you are presenting here with. Okay? If your name is Don Emmy here, write present Don Emmy. If your name is Favor Owobude, write Favor Owobude present. Okay? Don't write it immediately you exit this class. Okay, except maybe you are working now. All right, maybe later we will write it, but try and write it present. Very important. Okay, write present with the name that you present here with. All right, guys. I want to do some cleanup. So number one, this one goes to Favor Owobude. Let's go.
Il segnale raffigurato vieta la sosta nella fascia oraria indicata dei giorni festivi.
Vero.
Nella figurato vieta la sosta. Bravissimi.
Grazie.
Next question. Take it one Fed will come back again. Don Emmy.
So.
Il segnale raffigurato vieta la sosta nella fascia oraria indicata dei giorni lavorativi.
Bravissimo.
Giorno di lavorativi. Oh God. This one goes to James.
Yes, sir.
Il segnale raffigurato vieta il transito ai soli veicoli indicati.
Vero.
That goes to George.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato indica l'orario di celebrazione delle funzioni religiose.
Religiose. Church. Religion. Confused. George, are you there? All right. Doris.
I'm here.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato indica l'orario di celebrazione delle funzioni religiose.
Passo.
So that goes to Sonia.
Il segnale raffigurato consente il transito nei giorni festivi e nelle fasce orarie indicate ai soli pedoni.
Vero.
That goes to Sofia. Michele.
Il segnale raffigurato consente la sosta agli autoarticolati.
Falso.
Il segnale raffigurato consente passo. That goes to Vic.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato, posto sotto il segnale parcheggio, indica che si può parcheggiare nei giorni festivi dalle ore 8.00 alle ore 20.00.
Falso.
Passo. That goes to Abbas.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato, posto sotto il segnale parcheggio, indica che possono parcheggiare tutti i veicoli pesanti.
Falso.
Passo. That goes to Favor.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato indica la fascia oraria di apertura delle officine di soccorso stradale.
Officina.
Passo.
Passo. Captain. That goes to John Bookhouse.
Il segnale raffigurato consente il transito dei motocicli la domenica dalle ore 8.00 alle ore 20.00.
Passo.
That goes to Ken. It's okay.
Good evening, Captain.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato indica l'orario di apertura delle chiese.
Come again, Captain?
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato indica l'orario di apertura delle chiese.
Okay. Vero, sir.
Chiese. Where is Chiese? What do you mean Chiese?
Chiesa, church.
Good. What do you mean this cross?
That's cross.
Cross for church, right?
Yes, sir.
Were you there when I was explaining about this picture?
I think so. Oh, I was, yeah.
Yeah. I said that this one is not church cross.
Okay, yeah. I remember now. It's Pastor, sir.
It's a festival day, not for Chiesa, okay?
Pastor, sir, yeah, Pastor, sir. Thank you.
All right. That goes. Okay, roots. No. I don't scatter this thing. God damn. Abbas. Anita, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato indica l'orario d'ingresso nel cimitero.
Passo.
So that goes to Sandy Best.
Good evening.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato indica una stazione di rifornimento per soli mezzi pesanti.
Mesi pesanti.
Passo.
So that goes to Abubakar.
Il segnale raffigurato prescrive che possono transitare gli autoarticolati.
Mom.
Yes.
Il segnale raffigurato prescrive che possono transitare gli autoarticolati.
Falso.
Prescrive. That goes to Roots, Joe Roots.
Il
Good evening,
segnale
sir.
raffigurato consente il transito dalle ore 8.00 alle ore 20.00 dei giorni festivi ai soli ciclisti.
È vero.
Solo ciclisti, vero? All right.
Grazie.
Success.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato indica che il segnale al quale è abbinato vale tutti i giorni, ma solo nelle ore indicate.
Vero.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato indica che il segnale al quale è abbinato vale tutti i giorni, ma solo nelle ore indicate.
Falso.
Are you sure?
Yes.
That goes Travis.
Il segnale raffigurato indica che si può parcheggiare tutti i giorni nella fascia oraria indicata.
Falso.
Monday, Joy.
Il segnale raffigurato vieta la sosta agli autoarticolati.
Vero. Sorry.
Vero, is that what you said?
Yes, yes. Listen.
Good evening. Let's go to Pecco. Promise.
Yes, sir. Good
Il
evening.
segnale raffigurato vieta il transito agli autocarri di massa complessiva superiore a 3,5 tonnellate, nell'orario indicato, dei giorni lavorativi.
Falso. Falso, Captain.
Vieta il transito di autocarri di massa complessiva superiore a 3,5 tonnellate nelle ore indicative. You understand it?
Yeah.
Il segnale raffigurato vieta il transito agli autocarri di massa complessiva superiore a 3,5 tonnellate, nell'orario indicato, dei giorni lavorativi.
Falso, Captain.
So tell me about the picture and the question. You just tell me about this picture. What do you understand about that picture?
This the one we did down.
No, the up one. Let's start from the up.
Okay. Okay, this up one right now. There's if you did superior more than 3.5 tonnellate, me say they are above.
Okay, you know people
Which you know if you pass.
Okay.
Why the down one? There's the symbol made the for war for lavorare. Am I right?
You said now the symbol, the down one is giorno di lavorativa, which
Giorno
is lavoro.
lavorativo, why the up one is superiore the
Okay, good. Now the two together now tell me what is it talking about now? The down one and the up one together now. Well, just summarize your understanding concerning this thing.
But according to your explanation for the before, say if that what is it called the
down one
the up one, let's start for the up one first. The up one and so if it is superior, like I explained before, it means say no fit pass.
Good.
So why the down one and the time of lavora or giorni di lavorative. So quindi corporate. Okay, sorry. Vero. Me I go to think about that this nine.
Il segnale raffigurato vieta il transito agli autocarri di massa complessiva superiore a 3,5 tonnellate, nell'orario indicato, dei giorni lavorativi.
Are you sure?
Sì, è vero.
You sure?
Sì. Thank you. Thank you, grazie.
All right, that goes to Maris.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato, posto sotto un segnale di obbligo, indica che esso vale dalle ore 8.00 alle ore 20.00 dei giorni lavorativi.
Vero.
Are you sure?
Yes, Captain.
That goes to Elizabeth.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato, posto sotto un segnale, Ne limita la validità nei giorni lavorativi e alle fasce orarie indicate.
Vero.
Are you sure?
Yes.
That goes to Evelyn.
Yes,
Il
sir.
segnale raffigurato vieta la sosta ai veicoli indicati.
Vero.
That goes to Queen.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato indica un'officina meccanica per autotreni.
Falso.
Right. That goes to George. George no answer yours now, I guess. Now, favor or what would they?
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato può essere abbinato ad un segnale di divieto.
Falso.
Do you understand?
Captain, play again. I beg, no way.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato può essere abbinato ad un segnale di divieto.
I don't understand this one, no, Pastor. Captain.
Now, we said you put fast before, Vero.
I said may you put fast before, but
Okay, now tell me the reason why did you think it's fast before? What made it not fast?
I don't listen to what you talk.
Okay.
What did they play before?
I don't plan. I'm applying again.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato può essere abbinato ad un segnale di divieto.
Divieto. Sì, vero.
So what do you understand by the sign now? What do you understand by it?
This time they indicate the but why it can't be white? Because once you they teach this, you don't put no one show this one.
Hey, bro, where you the carry me go?
You never show this one. Now the other one will be say panel go day down. Now you they show us things. Now you they teach us things.
I be, we just need this sign. This so articulate. Like, me. This called articulate. Okay, I've been doing this sign. This one, you see this sign before. Someone just answered the question. I don't know. Look at it. Oh no, I didn't see it. Oh God, this called. Insieme figurato vieta la sosta auto-articolate. This is called divieto. This is the sign of divieto. This is the sign of divieto. You understand? Then he now said, yeah, di pane refigurato, integrativo, refigurato, puoi essere, it can be abbinato, it can be attached with a sign of divieto. So if you attach under sign of divieto, you understand?
Now vero, brother.
You sure?
Yes.
That goes to Don Emmy.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato indica la fascia oraria dei giorni lavorativi durante la quale vale la prescrizione del segnale sotto cui è posto.
Don Emmy. Next person, James.
I'm here.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato indica la fascia oraria dei giorni lavorativi durante la quale vale la prescrizione del segnale sotto cui è posto.
Vero.
Guys, please, everybody, pay attention again. As I said, if you exit this class like this, go to the group, write present with the name that you are presenting in. Do it. Okay? There are some people that are supposed to leave, want to remove. Okay, so that they will know by mistake remove you and say captain. No, you understand? That will know that you are active. Okay. There are other class that want to move some people to. All right, so we will know. Just write present, we know that you are active where you are now. That will know that you are active where you are now. Okay. After this class, write present. You know, write present. The next class Saturday, not see yourself again.
Il segnale
That goes
raffigurato
to
vieta il transito dalle ore 8.00 alle ore 20.00 dei giorni festivi.
James.
Vero.
James.
Yeah, vero.
George is not unmuting. Doris.
Sir Captain, abeg, can you play that number
Everything
23
zero.
again?
Who is that?
Favor.
Hold on, okay. Remember the number after the quiz close, all right? James, you said what?
So I said vero.
Wow, without even playing it. That goes to Doris.
Yeah.
You said Vero?
Falso. Falso.
Wow, so that goes to Sonia.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato indica gli orari di apertura di un museo di attrezzi da lavoro.
Falso.
That goes to Abbas.
Il
Vero,
pannello
vero.
integrativo raffigurato indica che il segnale al quale è abbinato vale nei giorni festivi.
Vero.
Wait. Go again once more, Captain. Play it once more.
Il pannello integrativo raffigurato indica che il segnale al quale è abbinato vale nei giorni festivi.
Qual abbinato i vari giorni festivi. Falso, capo.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Congratulations, everybody. Well done,
Sir, you did
everybody.
not call my name, oh.
Who is that? Don't worry.
Sharon.
Sharon, you answer questions today, Abby.
I did not answer anything, sir.
Sharon,
Yes.
you didn't raise up
Yes,
your
you
hand.
dropped my name, oh. After Sandy, I was the one before.
Sharon.
Then I raised my hand again.
I called you now, right? I called.
No, you didn't call me.
Oh my goodness. Oh God. Okay, Sharon, don't worry. No, next class will be the first place to call, okay?
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Now, attention everybody. Our assignment. Okay. And now, for those of you who joining us today, pay attention. This is how it function, okay? When you open your application, it will look like this, okay? Your application will look like this. You will click on it. You click on the part that said argument.
Sure, they say invalid means of payment. Please choose
I said
another means of
mute.
payment.
Who is that?
Enter first. Who's next?
Doris, mute. Move for class. All right, so you will see the argument here, this one here. You click on it, okay? You will scroll to page 10. Page 10. If you want to watch the previous pages, 1 to the 10 that we are now, you can also watch it. If you want, I will send you the video. So we're already in page 10. You click on page 10 and then we done 1, 2, and 3. So today we teach on 4, 5, and 6. All right. So you're going to do your quiz from here. From 4, you will select 4. Let's select here. Select. Look at select. The screen here. Select. You will select 4 to 6. You will do it 5 times, repeatedly 5 times. You understand? Repeatedly 5 times. Okay. So when you do it like that, you will get to understand the difference between those laborativi and festivo. You understand? Very important. Then, for those of you who were with me when I started teaching from this one, you will do that one I just finished teaching today, which is 5. Then you will select from 1 to 6. You will do it 2 times. Every 2 will be 7 quiz from this particular place. Now, listen, for those who were with me when I started teaching on this particular place, remember, every 2 will now be 7 quiz. Okay? Good. Now let's come out from this thing now. You will now select from the chapter you met me teaching. If you met me teaching from chapter 6, you will select from chapter 6 to chapter 9. If you meet me teaching from chapter 1, you will select from chapter 1 to chapter 9. You will do it 3 times plus the 7. Everything will be 10 quiz. Okay, guys, please do it. Very important. And then, Captain, I cannot study ahead. Yes, you can study ahead. I'm in chapter 10 now. Okay, page 6. The reason I'm taking it slowly is because, I just have to make it clear and understand it, because I find that a lot of people are seeing giving things, giving some complicated answer. I'm just trying to be okay with everything, but to be sincere, I just want people to follow up, okay? Follow up so that you will not look confused. Okay, guys. So please, in our next class, we're going to do many. We might do up to many. When I mean many, sometimes if you are not careful, you just be roaming around. Okay, so that this I've done with you now, I think you're supposed to have basic knowledge. Not when I'm not wrong, you will not say capital wrong. No. Okay, guys. So right now, try to do this quiz and then go ahead of me in terms of studying. We stop in this 6 now. You can study 7. You can study 8. If you do this quiz yourself and you come across anyone you don't understand, you reach out to me, Captain, look at this picture. And you don't throw light for this picture. Then, if I talk about the picture, you can go ahead and be doing the quiz. All right? You can study ahead of me. I know of a student, not I know of a student, that is XA. I guess some of you know XA. He wrote his exam when I was in chapter 13, I be 14. That's when he wrote the exam, chapter 13. That's when he wrote his exam. You understand? So, guys, you can be ahead of me. All you need to be doing is to keep me along in the sense that whenever you come across anything you don't understand, you reach out. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody. See you guys in our next class. That's a new at 2T.